Today, we're embarking on a journey unlike any other in the Predator universe. Forget what you thought you knew about the Yautja, because Predator Badlands is about to flip the script entirely. For the very first time, the formidable hunter is our central figure, and we're going to explore the story through its eyes. This is the tale of Dek, a young Yautja outcast on a perilous quest. He's seeking to confront an ultimate adversary and, crucially, to prove his worth and reclaim his honor within his own species. So, prepare to delve into the layers of Dek's character, uncover the unique aspects that distinguish him among the Yautja, and explore how his arduous journey will not only define his individual path, but also potentially reshape our understanding of the Yautja species and their intricate lore. Let's unmask Dek's hidden origins. Let's begin with Dek himself. He's introduced as a Yautja youngling, a developmental stage explicitly likened to human adolescence. This designation accounts for his distinct physical characteristics. He is noticeably smaller and leaner than the typical adult predators previously shown in the franchise. Within his brutal Yautja clan, he's described as the runt of the litter, a term that immediately highlights his perceived disadvantage or weakness from birth. His personality is characterized as a thing of few words, pretty blunt, an individual who cuts straight to the point, literally and figuratively. This stoic demeanor hints at a focused, perhaps isolated individual. His primary driving force is a powerful imperative to prove himself to his kind, and to confront what is referred to as the ultimate adversary, suggesting a profound quest for validation and a formidable challenge that lies ahead. A crucial aspect of Dek's portrayal is his physical design, which features more expressive and humanoid facial features. This is a deliberate choice, made with the explicit purpose of fostering empathy and helping the audience connect with him on an emotional level. While some discussions have speculated that his more human-like appearance might suggest a hybrid origin, the prevailing explanation is that his unique look is due to his status as a youngling and a runt. This biological explanation provides a canonical reason for his distinct appearance, implying that his features are developmental and will likely change as he matures, much like how increased facial ridges on the elder predators are observed. This approach signifies a deliberate narrative choice to soften the visual horror elements for the lead character, enabling a new form of storytelling within the franchise. Dek's story is deeply intertwined with Yautja Prime, the enigmatic homeworld of the predators. While previous depictions showed a scorching planet with lava, in Badlands the homeworld is depicted with a different, yet still harsh aesthetic, a desert-like world with mountains, cliffs, and caves. Intriguingly, it features three suns, a detail speculated to be the origin of the iconic three-dot symbol often associated with the Yautja. Yautja Prime is not merely a planet but the heart of the Yautja Empire, serving as the central hub for several planets conquered by the predators, featuring massive stone structures and towering skyscrapers. Yautja's society is rigidly structured, primarily around hunting prowess and a strict honor code. Their societal hierarchy is clearly defined, progressing through stages from sucklings, younglings like Dek, all the way up to ancients and even a predator king. Hunting is the central pillar of predator culture, with their homeworld's extreme climate reflecting their values of strength and resilience. The concept of a bad blood predator is critical to understanding Dek's predicament. A bad blood is defined as a predator who has turned against its own kind, or severely violated aspects of the Yautja honor code. These individuals are generally perceived as more hostile, mentally unstable, rogues, and the consequences are dire. They are banished from Yautja Prime and are never accepted back into Predator's society. Any honorable predator is permitted to eliminate a bad blood on sight, and specialized enforcers are tasked with hunting them down. Dek's personal story begins with a dramatic and unexplained conflict within his Yautja clan. As a direct result, he is exiled, a punishment for an act deemed dishonorable by Yautja standards, leading to him being explicitly labeled a bad blood predator. The trailer hints at the involvement of a gray-haired elder predator, possibly a clan leader or even Dek's father, who appears to be central to his punishment. This adds a layer of personal tragedy and familial conflict to his banishment. However, the lore also notes that not all honor code violations are intentional, and in some cases, if a predator submits to punishment, they can be offered a chance at redemption through incredibly dangerous missions. This aligns perfectly with Deck's quest to prove himself and find an ultimate adversary, suggesting his exile might not be a permanent condemnation, but a trial, a path to reclaim his honor. Following his banishment, Deck is transported to a remote and exceedingly dangerous alien world named Kalisk. This planet is grimly referred to by his own people as a death planet, underscoring its lethality. Kalisk is a brutal environment, characterized by diverse and hazardous landscapes, including deserts, caves, toxic plants, strange and giant creatures, and dense jungles. This unforgiving world serves as a crucible, forcing Deck to quickly learn and evolve if he is to survive. Beyond being a literal battleground, the harsh setting of Kalisk also functions as a symbolic space for Deck's internal transformation, stripping away the remnants of his former life and forcing him to confront his true capabilities. His survival and the recovery of his equipment suggest a level of resourcefulness and cunning that contradicts his initial runt designation. Amidst the dangers of Kalisk, Deck forms an unlikely ally in Thia, a synthetic android. Thia's synthetic nature and her connection to the alien universe are subtly confirmed by the Weyland-Yutani logo appearing in her eyes. Leaked promotional material depicts Thia being carried or protected by a fully armored predator, presumably Deck, visually reinforcing the concept of their alliance. The explicit presence of the Weyland-Yutani Corporation on Kalisk serves as a direct and undeniable link between Predator Badlands and the broader alien universe. This marks one of the clearest and most direct connections between the two franchises since the Alien vs. Predator films. The corporation's objectives on Kalisk remain ambiguous, but it is speculated they involve exploitation of the hostile ecosystem or studying the predators themselves. Deck finds himself in direct conflict with Weyland-Yutani's operations, suggesting a clash between ancient alien traditions and powerful corporate interests. So what truly defines Deck's hidden origins? As established, he is officially described as a Yautja youngling, characterized by his smaller, leaner build and more expressive humanoid features. This design choice was intentionally made to foster empathy. While fan theories have explored ideas of a distinct Yautja subspecies or even a hybrid, the prevailing and officially supported explanation is that his appearance is due to his youth and his status as a runt. This implies that his features are developmental and will likely change as he matures, aligning with observations of increased facial ridges on the elder predators. Deck being explicitly labeled a brunt of the litter and a youngling is a compelling aspect of his hidden origins that is not a genetic anomaly but a societal disadvantage. This immediately establishes a classic underdog narrative. His story will likely explore profound themes of self-worth, overcoming adversity, and potentially challenging the very definition of honor and strength within his warrior culture. Deck's central quest is to find and confront an ultimate adversary. The identity of this adversary is a significant mystery. This adversary could be directly linked to the unexplained conflict that led to his banishment, a monumental threat to Yautja Prime itself, or even an entity that challenges the very foundations of the Yautja Honor Code. When combined with the pervasive Weyland-Yutani presence and the strong hints of alien universe connections, this strongly implies that this adversary is either a xenomorph, a new hybrid creature, or a threat directly linked to the engineers or other advanced species from the alien lore. If Deck, an outcast predator, is uniquely positioned or destined to hunt this ultimate threat, it could mean that the traditional Yautja hunting code or their established methods are insufficient. This elevates the stakes beyond individual hunts to a potential universal crisis that transcends clan politics and even the species' internal conflicts. The most overt connection to the Alien franchise in Predator Badlands is Thia, the synthetic android manufactured by the Weyland-Yutani Corporation. Her design, including her tactical gear and futuristic SMG weapon, is intentionally crafted to evoke the aesthetics of synthetics and colonial marines from the Alien films. The Weyland-Yutani logo is subtly but clearly visible in Thia's eyes, serving as an undeniable visual confirmation of the corporate link. Rumors also suggest alien Easter eggs, including a brief glimpse of what appears to be a xenomorph skull in the teaser. The unprecedented alliance between Deck, an exiled predator, and Thia, a Weyland-Yutani synthetic, is more than just a plot device. it is a foundational element for a radically new AVP narrative. This moves beyond the simplistic predators hunt xenomorphs premise and suggests a more complex, shared struggle against a common, perhaps corporate or existential threat. This film is strategically positioned to be the true launching pad for a cohesive AVP cinematic universe, setting a new precedent for how these iconic species interact. The alliance between Dek and Thia could serve as a template for future interactions, suggesting that the ultimate hidden origin of the conflict might be a shared history or a new, overarching enemy that forces unlikely allegiances across species lines. This could fundamentally redefine the entire Alien and Predator lore. The crossover potential is immense. Thia's mission in Badlands could be directly connected to experiments or events teased in other parts of the Alien universe. Dek's pursuit of the ultimate adversary could lead him to new or mutated alien species, creating a direct narrative bridge between the two sagas and potentially setting up future shared tech, specimens, or mission objectives. The ultimate adversary serves as the narrative glue to unite the Predator and Alien franchises, providing a compelling reason for their convergence. Dek's hidden origins might ultimately be tied to an ancient Yautja prophecy, a unique biological trait, or a destiny that makes him the only one capable of facing this profound, universe-threatening adversary. Dek is not just a new predator, he's a symbol of a bold new direction for the franchise. His journey as a youngling and runt outcast, seeking redemption on a death planet with an unlikely synthetic ally, promises a deeply personal and action-packed story. Predator Badlands is poised to expand our understanding of Yautja Prime, their honor code, and the very definition of a bad blood. But perhaps most excitingly, it's strategically positioned to finally forge a truly unified alien verse. Predator's cinematic universe setting the stage for epic crossovers we've only dreamed of. What are your thoughts on Dek's origins and his place in the Yautja mythos? Are you ready to root for this unconventional predator? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you found it informative. Subscribe to Planetestral for more deep dives into your favorite sci-fi universes and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next transmission. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.